met snow-covered mountains. There lived a young wolf named Ash. Ash was strong. Ash was fast. But Ash was afraid. Every morning, he stood at the edge of the forest, staring at the open valley beyond. That valley meant freedom. It meant growth. It meant becoming the leader he was born to be. But it also meant risk. Hunters sometimes crossed the land. Storms rolled in without warning, and the unknown waited in silence. So Ash stayed in the forest, safe, comfortable, small. One winter evening, an old eagle landed on a tall pine tree above him. The eagle had flown across America, from the Rocky Mountains to the coast of California. His feathers were worn, but his eyes were fearless. "Why do you stare at the valley every day?" the eagle asked. Ash lowered his head. "I want to go, but what if I fail? What if I'm not strong enough?" The eagle laughed softly. "What if you are?" Ash had never thought about that. Days passed. A powerful snowstorm hit Montana. The forest grew silent and cold. Food became scarce. Staying comfortable was no longer safe. Ash realized something important. Fear doesn't disappear, but sometimes comfort becomes more dangerous than risk. That night, standing at the edge of the forest again, Ash's heart pounded. The valley looked endless and cold under the moonlight. His legs trembled. Fear whispered, "You might fail. You might get hurt. You might not survive." But then another voice rose inside him. "If you don't go, you'll never know." And Ash did something simple. He took one step, just one, okay? Not a leap, not a sprint. One step forward. The snow crunched beneath his paws. Nothing terrible happened. The sky didn't fall. The world didn't end. So he took another step, and another. Soon, he was no longer at the edge of the forest. The cold air hit his face. The wind pushed against him. It was hard, but he felt alive. As days passed, Ash grew stronger. He learned the land. He hunted with precision. He faced storms and survived them. The valley that once looked terrifying became the place that built him. 1 year later, other young wolves stood at the edge of the forest, afraid, just like he once was. Ash didn't tell them to run. He didn't tell them fear was fake. He told them the truth. Fear will always stand at the door of something great, but it cannot stop you unless you let it. The first step is the hardest. After that, momentum carries you. And that is true for you. Maybe your valley is starting a new business, applying for that job, moving to a new city in America, speaking up, chasing a dream people laugh at. Fear is normal, but staying in the forest forever, that's where dreams disappear. Success doesn't require perfection. It requires a first step. You don't need to see the entire valley. You don't need guarantees. You don't need certainty. You need courage for one step. Just one, because once you move, confidence grows, strength grows, belief grows. And one day, you'll look back and realize the thing that scared you most was the very thing that built you. So tonight, ask yourself, what valley am I afraid to enter? What first step have I been avoiding? And then take it, not tomorrow, not next year, today, because the first step after fear is the beginning of your new life.